there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the world, one region, one area, one territory, one state, one governorate, one county, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries of the world, one by one on GeoGuessr. And when I do this, it's with three aims in mind. A, seeing places I've never gone to and probably will never go to. B, hopefully have a little bit of fun while doing so. And C, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I am looking at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that area will be done and over with, will not feature again in the series. And if I fail, it might feature again at some later stage. Today, we are moving into Belize. Down here on the Caribbean, on the, And, we're moving into the district of Cayo. And as you can see, Cayo is pretty much a one-road... they used the expression one-horse town back in the day, and this is a one-road town. And, we are... hang on. No, I thought it was just some coverage I had skipped, but no. As you can see, these green lines, they wink out of existence as soon as you go close to them, so they don't really exist. So it's just one road here, basically. So Cayo is about 5,200 square kilometers, has 105,000 plus inhabitants as of 2025. And you would think that the capital of the district would be the capital of Belize, the city of Belmopan, but no, it's the city of San Ignacio. And San Ignacio has 21,979 people. So yeah, as you can see, it's it's going to be a pretty... I don't know if I want to say that it will be a straightforward one, because this is third-party coverage all the way, and that could get a little bit nasty in terms of accuracy and ability to catch. So we will see. I did do the Belize district a while back, but I just hope that this will be a little easier. But I think I can prepare myself for this being horribly slow in movement and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, let's go and see what we can get up to in Cayo. So we're going to make a challenge out of it. And now we're going to put the link to the challenge in an appropriate spot so that I can dig it out for later after I have edited this recording. There we go. Right, then we start the game. At home from work today with a rather nasty flu, so what can you do but record GeoGuessr? So if there's coughing and sneezing and sniffing and hacking, well, that is why. Okay, so we're on an east-west road, which is hardly any surprise given the state of this road here. But we are on a bendy bit at least, so that means we're not on the cotton tree thingy. Banana bank. Okay. So probably more likely somewhere between here. Tea kettle. Oh, some interesting names here. Fairly built up area. And yeah, this is as fast as I can go. Let's see. So we might as well just try and drink in what little information we can get with this horrible... The Super Q Mart, and this horrible resolution we got going here. The footage is fairly old, it seems. Let's see, what do we have here? We got the Belize 28 supermarket. Okay. That probably holds a lot of useful information. Let's see, so now we're moving eastwards, and the road is bending a little southwards. Let's see, so what does it do that? We could We could possibly be around tea kettle somewhere, but this looks like a good candidate. But unfortunately, that wasn't it. This could. Okay. So where might we be then? That's the 28th supermarket and. Also, Pelican Super Y. I would hope that those two are not the same franchise. That would be weird if you had two. This is Pelican here as well. What on earth is going on? Okay, maybe I should look for names. After all, we could be in a place called Pelican. What does it say? There's something of Belize. United Will, George Will. Esperanza San Ignacio. No. How about that? I still kind of like this area though. But, doesn't seem to be the place. And of course, I don't know how old this footage is. And also, there's a question of how accurate the compass is. Usually, with third-party photography, the compass is decently aligned when it's been mounted on a car, or the footage rather, or the camera to make it a little more precise, but that doesn't mean that things might be a little more borked. Let's see. Okay, so unless we're in cotton tree, which I guess girls, vegetables. Oh, sorry, grizz. I thought it said girls. Okay, basketball court. The road here doesn't have to be completely straight. The supermarket. DY Minimart. Come on. Seriously? We have. I guess we could be. Where was the coverage here? Then was it over here? Yes. Yes. So this is where we are. We're in San Ignacio. As the Super Y is in the 28. Let's see. That was tricky. Okay, so we are next to a bend in the road. So we're over here. So that should place us there. That should be Commerce Street. Road gone in there. Road's gone in everywhere. But yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? And it was, that's a fair bit of misalignment, but I'll take that. Okay, this is trouble. This is trouble. Now, where is trouble? Because it's a bend a bit of road. That's good. But I think my chances of making a 25k game just went out of the window here. Let's see. Landscape is rather different from, what does it say, Orange Gallery and Gift Shop. Landscape here is rather different from what it was in the Belize district, which was all fairly flat and there was like low brush everywhere. Let's see, Orange Gallery, wasn't it? And let's see. So I assume, let's see, we've got to be like over here, maybe. No. Hmm. Yeah, given that I'm full of flu, I'm not really too observant at the moment. I think I might let stuff and information go that I would normally have twigged on. How about this one? No, that's... No. We're not that. That's the Orange Gallery. Okay, here's Hot Mama's Belize. Okay, Belize. So we're somewhere down there. Right. Where are we? Let's see, could it be that bend we're coming up on? That's the one over there, down here. Yeah, oh, that's got to be that road. It's still on a slightly southwesterly tack. And gods know what it says in that direction. That's got to be that one. Let's see. And that means that we got... Woo. Woo. This one. Well, this is going to be some very inaccurate counting. Let's see now. Any buildings I can use? There's one up there, but that one is not usable. Not sure whether that is a building. So the answer to that is no. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to call that 3. And then to the other one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that makes it 24 between these two roads. The midpoint is about there. So that's 12. And that should make that 6, and 3 should be about here. I'm not convinced about that one at all, but I'll give that one a go. Yeah, I had a feeling I was too close. Oh well. Georgeville. Okay. I saw that. Yeah, that's Georgeville. Do we see any bus stops then? Welcome to Georgeville. And no bus stops shown. Okay, I would assume... I don't know about assuming. Let's see. That's an interesting little one. It might be here, actually. Look at this intersection here. Yeah, that's this road running down below. So that is this bus shed. That's a government office, apparently. So here we are looking straight at the bus stop. What? Okay. Not sure I totally agree with that one. I'll have to have a look at that one afterwards to see whether I greenlight that or not. Because if I am getting a lot of severe misalignment, then this is basically an impossible map to get right. But we won't quite go there yet. So here we go fairly straight south. Could we be back in San Ignacio, maybe? So I can't quite recall which one of these roads it was that went south in the coverage. Flamingo Avenue, maybe. Peasant View. Don't think we're here, but what does it say there? St. Lucia Hospital or something? St. Luke, is it? Yeah, I think it says St. Luke. Okay, so St. Luke Hospital here. There is a tiny hint of coverage over in Belmopan, but I doubt we're there. Yeah, because it doesn't really go into Belmopan proper. So where could we be in that case? San Ignacio seems pretty much like the only option, but if we are in San Ignacio, then we have to be on Flamingo. And it doesn't seem like we are. Could of course be over here on Pond Avenue, but no, that doesn't seem like it either. Oh, end of coverage. Okay, that's interesting all by itself. So that could still mean that we are in San Ignacio. Or in Belmopan. See, the roads don't really fit, do they? Cito. So the road is running, well, actually, Western Regional Hospital. No, definitely not there. That is pretty certain. Yeah, the road is going slightly northwest. That's a bit of a puzzler. Because that doesn't match with San Ignacio. There's no coverage like that in San the Elena either. Yeah, I'm missing something obvious, that is for sure. Can I go that way? No, I cannot. That makes this even more of a mystery. Definitely more of a mystery because the coverage here looked like a T, I remember that much. So unless there is a glitch there in the, or a gap in the coverage there. Oh, still on a northwesterly thingy, and that does not match with Belmopan. United well. Not George well. It's funny how something that is so small can be so tricky. Oh. We're coming up on yet another intersection. And this is the proper main road, and I can't get onto it. How curious. Well, so what does that mean then? Well, we got to be in San Ignacio or in Belmopan. Let's see now, this road. Can we go anywhere from here? So I couldn't go. Oh yeah, let's go for a second. I can go this way. And now we're going south again. Cods Plaza. And yeah, don't burn your garbage. Builder's hardware. DHL. This is a proper town, this. Puma. I can't have used my eyes properly. I think Gallardo. Go answer. I was about to say go answer. What on earth is that? Go answer. Okay, then we got nothing for a bit. Chords. That's his Belmopan. Okay, so we're on a road that sort of goes south and curves a bit. Let's check back in Belmopan. Well, we got this thing. Let's see if there's a da-da, go answer. Well, what do you know? Then there's the Shell station. Ah, there's St. Luke. And that's CITO, Central Information Technology Office. Okay. It's that one. We're north of it, and we are. May as well looking up that road, right? Right? Yeah, that should be right. Well, we can definitely say that we got severe misalignment issues here, so I'm going to green flag this episode. Unless I have a massive miss in this last round. It's an interesting place to see, though, even if the coverage is Sadly on the atrocious side. Okay, so we're on a bend and we are going slightly southeastwards. Just slightly, actually quite a lot southeastwards. So we could be over here by the orange gallery again. Are we though? That's a very real option, isn't it? Except that bend over there is going the wrong way. And here we are not the right kind of corner. We could be over here, I guess. But yeah, that kind of smelled like that same corner we were on. Could it be? Oh, just say city. Oh, okay. So we're arriving in Belmont to Belmopan. Oh, what? Does that work? Do we have a completely blocked compass here? Because it comes like so, and it goes into the city. And this is a little bit up here that's covered. So how does that even work? You talk, we'll listen. Art box. Oh, that's an interesting piece of architecture. Art and craft souvenirs. Well, what do you know? So the compass is proper blocked. Because it did show south of east, didn't it, when we went around this corner? Let's have a little look at that again. Line up the arrows. And I'm an idiot. Yep, it's slightly north of east. Right. Okay, let's see if we can get this one right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's when that bend straightens out. Although maybe we should do better to use that road instead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to that road. Let's see where this bend straightens out in the opposite direction. So that's 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say. So 6 and 9 is 15. So let's see, that should be 7.5. 3 3/4. 6 should be roughly around here. Oh, that was actually within. That's a weird one. 3 misses. And one of them was... That one was definitely not on. That one over here. Because that was where we were looking at. And when it places me there, that's definitely off. That one around 3, let's see, 43 meters away. Yeah, that was the bus stop one. I meant to have a look at that. So let's have a little look at that. So there's the bus stop. There's the road going up to the side. I want to check that one out. Let's see, like so. I want to check that one out. Here's the bus stop. And the road going up to the side is over here. Did I get fooled by something here? Not sure I did. Let's see now. And we also got that long building up there. That should be a clue. Let's get back to where we were. Just need to, let's see, tab out a little and get back here and like so. Let's see. No, we're not perpendicular to the St. Hilda's. So that is a really, really sad case of misalignment. So yeah, getting the 25k on this map is, I won't say impossible, but it's going to be harder than necessary. So I'm going to say that I passed this one. But yeah, it's still an interesting one to look at. I did enjoy that actually. So, well, of course, it was short and sweet. So what's not to like, except for the accuracy. So yeah, that is Cayo and Belize done. Let's see if we can get somewhere with some proper street view photography in the next episode. So until then, bye-bye.